What's up, y'all? Oh shit. What's up, y'all? We out here having a good time. About to react pretty simply to my first video of my junior year of football. It is the first football video I uploaded against Forest Area High School. Um they are pretty let me plug in the second monitor just to give you a little more well, the score will be in there. So don't worry about the score. But Um, I'm gonna react play by play, break it down, break it down, break it down. You know, we break down film, and this is a game that I played in, so I can probably give you a little bit of extra on this one. Um, I'm not as good at that when I wasn't at the game in person, but I'm pretty good at film breakdown. Sorry, playing with my clicker. You know what we're gonna click today? The amount of ums and ahs. Okay, that was one right there. That was your freebie, chat. That was your freebie. Okay, the amount of ums and ahs is what we're gonna. Oh. I'm just kidding. We ain't gonna actually click on that, but right. Just to give you guys a little sneak peek of the breakfast this morning, we got an Owen dairy-free protein shake, Oreo flavor. Shake that up real quick. We're gonna pound that real quick on the stream just because we can. That's how we do it, right? Right in front of you guys, all that for chat, right? Woo! That went down a little difficult this morning. That's gonna go in the trash later for sure. And then we're gonna drink us a Coke Zero. Keep the whistle wet as we talk, right? Wrong hand. Shout out to the whistle over there. If you've heard me blow that thing, you know I'm good at it. You know I know what I'm doing. So yeah, back in the former career, we used to hey, Blue Ford driving by. Shout out to you, sir, going to work. Blue Ford heading to work this morning as we are already in the lab at work. Anyway, let's But let's start breaking this down. I feel like this will be the easiest way for me to record the full length of my reaction and then produce it a YouTube video for later. Hopefully, we produce a video anyway. Let's start. We got first play of the game. Ooh, we got some rock music popping. Okay, shout out Forest Area for the rock music. Kickoff goes off. Fielded. It was a short little pooch kick. Very common in the 8-man game. They were scared of a kick return. I hope anyway, or their kicker wasn't very good. We'll never know the answer to that one. But here we come up. First play of offense. Yep, we got that first play of offense rolling. So,
pick the Eagles, number 9, Brandon Patello.
Oh, fumble. Okay, not good. Not good. Not good. First play of the year this year. I have to say this. Cruz Ibarra was a freshman that year. Shout out him. Cruz, you know who you are. You'll probably never watch this video. You're busy grinding, but shout out to Cruz Ibarra. Hell of a running back. I mean, very, very good running back. Absolute dog, absolute animal. Very good running back. I had to think of him because before this game, guys, he went off. Cruz played the JV game before as a freshie, and he had like 400 yards, maybe. I mean, 300 yards. I don't know, right? I just remember we were sitting there, us varsity boys, we're kind of chilling at the school waiting for the game, and it was just touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. I mean, that's right. That I don't care if that's a JV game. Shout out to that man, and he did. And then I'll tell you what, his junior year when he finally got on varsity, that boy proved he was legit. He claps him. You know what? I mean, he did. I don't have a belt on, or I'd slap the belt on the table. What do you youngins call it? Belt to booty? Is that what you youngins call it? He knows what he's doing. Okay, anyway, here we go. Second play of offense. Power off the outside. Blocking wasn't quite, it was a little stiff, right? Once again, a little stiff on the blocking. Once again, if you've seen the video, sick. If not, you'll get to see it once I edit this up. That was fire. I mean, absolutely fire. It was a well blocked play. We only gained about 4 yards, but the defensive end crashed in, so we weren't able to kick him out with the fullback like we wanted to do. Also, shout out Wade Saldana, absolute animal of a blocker. Okay, that boy could block like nobody's business. He would throw his head. He would do what he had to do. Head to the side of the ball, right? And what I mean by that is, to young bucks out there coaching, when you come at somebody, right? Obviously, you can approach 2 hands like you're pass blocking. And you want me to stand up a little bit for this? I will. Obviously, with the pass block, right? You got 2 hands, huh? You're fading back. You're kicking back on that leg, 2-hand block, right? No. What I mean is, if you're a smaller guy, you need to throw your shoulder into them and have your head on the side of them that you don't want them to go to. Now, that may not be considered proper football, but as long as you're not putting your head directly, right? As long as you're not hitting them with the crown of your head, right? You can use your shoulder to get into somebody and block them. I call it the forearm shiver, right? Use the forearm. Shout out Coach Jason Pierce. You know who you are, Jason. You'll never see this film, but he showed me that technique. I was raised on a system where I was a running back and a quarterback most of my life. So I just blocked. I'll be honest with you. I never really worried about the form. I never really was taught proper blocking form as a running back / quarterback. I remember one practice I had to go with the offensive lineman, and I enjoyed it, man. Mixing it up with the guards, mixing it up with the linemen. I had a fun day. I had a really, really fun day, but it was never for me. I was, unfortunately, I was too fast, some might say. And I don't mean it's foot speed. I was very average speed, but mentally, right? That is why I was a quarterback. That is why I was a halfback, and I was pretty good at it. Is mentally I could play the game of football. By the way, free sponsorship. Shout out Volkswagen. They make good cars. They do. But let's get back to the video because we got off track there just a little bit, right? Oh, penalty. So another penalty backing us up. We're behind the chains now. So it's 3rd and forever in this situation. So what are we going to go to here? I don't know. Probably a play action pass, but we'll see. Trap up the middle. Okay. And Wade Saldana chugging forward. He gains about 12 yards there. I don't know, but what a play. What a play. Now we go power to the outside again. Austin Fritch up the sideline. Oh, okay. Oh my, I'm going to pause the video. What I love to see there, what I absolutely love to watch was after that tackle, which was a little bit late out of bounds, my boy, Austin, absolute dog, love him to death. He gets up and he gives a little love. He gives a little slap, a little BTA, not BTA. It was love. It was appreciation. Gives a little slap to the boy, gives him a little tap on the back like, hey, homie, you hit me late, but that's a good hit, right? That is football. That is respecting your opponent right there. Play a little swing pass to Austin Spatzel. He breaks 1 tackle and gains 2-3 yards. Nice completion by Brandon Patello. Shout out Brandon Patello. Once again, I don't care if I'm quote unquote digging the grave of these guys deeper and deeper. I'm not. I'm showing them love. I'm letting them know I appreciate them, that they are very influential people in my life. They were only a year older than me, but I looked up to those guys. Those guys taught me everything. When I was a sophomore, playing on some varsity snaps for the first time, those boys took me in. They took me under their wing. Oh, sorry, this wing or this, which wing? Which wing? I don't know, boys. Always been an Eagle. Always been an Eagle. Speaking of that, we're gonna pause real quick. I'm gonna mute, shut the camera off. Got the hiccups, and we're gonna go get us a banana for breakfast. We're back. Didn't eat a banana. Ended up grabbing some sports cards. Love me sports cards. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start with one, and then every touchdown this game I'm gonna show you. So every touchdown for either team, I will show you these sports cards. Okay. Starting off with Jordan Poole, baby. U of M card, Prism, a green outline, looks sick. Isn't it funny to see a Michigan guy with a green outline around him? That's right. Jordan Poole, Michigan guy with a green outline. Go green, go white, baby. If y'all didn't know, that's where I went to college, not Michigan State. I went to the other green and white school. I went to the Emus, or should I say Ypsilanti? So that's where I went to school. Went to school down in that city. Shout out Ypsi. A lot of love for Ypsi. Had a great time down there. I'm gonna show one more, and then we're gonna get back to what we're supposed to get back to. But it is what it is. Oh, look at that. Jamal Murray with the blue ice. See the NBA logo? Look at that. That's fire. A fire Jamal Murray card. Anyway, let's get back to what we're supposed to be doing. I'm sorry, I got a little too excited watching that completed pass because if you know anything about Deckerville football, we don't throw the ball often, but when we do, it's going to be complete and we're going to get yards. Our play action game was absolutely amazing. We ran the play action pass better than anybody I know. Austin Spatzel with the carry. Oh, and he's chugging. Picks up the first down. He probably picks up like 16, 17 yards. I mean, what a good run. Good. Spatzel with another carry. Picks up about halfway. Gets about half the yards there he needs. Play action, fake. Throw goes up to Wyatt Janowak. Oh, good ball. The DB was he did a good job. The DB came in, trailed late, swatted, chase down drill. Shout out to Caseville High School. That's the most recent school I coached at. Some of my players there used to hate on my drills, but they don't know that those drills are the very drills that won state titles or almost won state titles. If you're not somebody who's knows my story, I'm not gonna give that away right now. But your boy could have 2 rings on his finger. Maybe he has 2 rings. Maybe he has 0. You won't find out till you watch the film or until you watch the film with me. I will say this, a little spoiler. That was a big burp. If you're subscribed to me, okay? So if you're already subscribed or you already have me on social media, you probably know the result. If you don't know the result, if you're younger, go on NFHS, National Federation of High School Sports. Pay the subscription. It's worth the money. Head on down to the very first 2 videos. The first 2 videos ever for Deckerville football. And you can check out your boy playing in some state championship games. That's right. Didn't win one, maybe, or maybe I did. I don't know. You're gonna have to figure that out for yourself. That's the question I want everyone to ask themselves. Does this look like a 2-time state champion or not? Does his face right here. Does this look like a 2-time state champion? I think it does. But maybe it doesn't. So anybody who doesn't know, anybody who check out the stream for the first time, figure that out. You got to figure that out. Anyway, we move on to the next play. Austin Fritch around the outside. Yeah, he gains a couple yards. He does. Oh my God. I'm hearing the birdies chirping in the crowd, if you guys know what I'm saying. Hearing some youngins. They're probably at the time. Obviously, this video is old enough. I know these girls now are probably how old? And they're in there like, I don't like him. I don't like him. Wow. What a subtle way to talk trash that you know your team's going to probably lose this game. After somebody makes a great play and you're like, I don't like him. He's too big. He's in the weight room too much. I'd rather have my non-lifting boyfriend. Nah. Sorry. That was... I went too far. I shouldn't have dropped that little nugget. And honestly, I'm probably gonna cut this stream after the first quarter, just because it's getting hard for me to focus. It's getting hard for me to stick to it. It's getting hard for me to watch this whole, it's getting hard. Wade Saldana up the middle. Shout out Wade. Oh, the crowd likes it. Oh my God. We only got 2 yards and the crowd is just, wow. We don't like them. They're too good. Wah, wah, wah. That is my favorite type of crying to hear. I love when you're making the women and children cry. That is when you know you're doing very good in football. If you are making their student section, if you're making their fans get upset, get angry, whoo, you are in their head. You are in their dome. You are literally up in their dome all day long. So the louder that opponent section gets, or quick story real quick, the film is out there on YouTube. I remember one time my senior year, this school, we'll call them Belleville or Bellevue. Maybe it's Bellevue. I think it might be Bellevue. Rolled up to Deckerville and planted their flags. Yeah. And they thought that planting their flags was going to lead them to a victory. Well, I got news. I will spoil that one. We smoked them. Absolutely ran them off the table. So Belleville, not Belleville, not the Bryce Underwood School, not Bryce Underwood School. No, smaller. Bellevue. Yeah. Yeah, Bellevue. Shout out. Because y'all know what happened. So if you went to Bellevue High School in like 2018, you know what happens when you come to Deckerville and try to mess around. So I'm just being honest. This is kind of a statement to everybody, and everyone that's local, everyone that follows me already knows this statement. But Deckerville football, it might be A-man now. It is a real program. It is legit. And if anyone has came through that program, they're probably a legit dude. Okay? That program builds men. It does. Shout out Bill Brown right now. Bill Brown, one of the best coaches I know. And a lot of y'all will be like, oh, what's this 26-year-old know about football? What's this 26-year-old saying? Best coach that I know. Hands down. Also, shout out Jason Pierce, another guy. State champion. I'm going to burp again, but you heard me straight up. State champion Jason Pierce. Right? If he is currently your head coach, think about what you're doing if you're trying to make decisions, because that is a state champion and a Division I athlete. Yes. Shout out Jason Pierce. He went to Eastern Michigan University. Division I athlete. Did I say too much yet? I don't know. Maybe I did, but let's keep going on the film.
Number 43, Wade Saldana on the carry. Tackled by number 22, Evan Moore, and number 74, Dan Gordon.
Shout out Dan Gordon. Don't know who you are, but shout out Dan Gordon.
Number 24, Hollis Thomas.
Ooh. Real quick, shout out Hollis Thomas. I remember him. He was number 24 on Forest area. Dude was a dog. Absolute dog. I bet earlier the girl crying was his girlfriend. She was probably crying that. his little maybe his little sophomore girlfriend was crying that he was getting beat up out there. Another carry goes nowhere. We're all up on the tackle. I mean, and when you watch defense, what you're going to see is all 8 guys are just getting to the ball. Another tackle by Austin Spatzel in the backfield. Talk about a game record. They're lining up to punt now. So they're lining up to punt. Let's see how they do. Oh, penalty. Penalty. I'm going to pause again. We got sloppy football, folks. We got that sloppy football being played by Forest Area.
Tello.
Oh, blocking the back, but we're going to let it go. And Brandon Botello gets shifty again. Oh, my God. Yes. If you watch the video, and I hope some of you decide just to straight up watch the film, number 9 was shifty. Number 9 was legit. Okay? Brandon Botello was a legit athlete. Should have been a college football player. Austin Fritch should have been a college football player. Austin Spatzel, Reese Bays Kramer. Literally, this entire starting lineup could have played college football and should have. But you want to know why we didn't? Recruiters don't like 8-man. Then they should. Leighton Vander Esch. Shout out Leighton Vander Esch. He literally was an 8-man player who made the NFL. Speaking of that, look at that CJ McCollum, boys. Yeah, we got a CJ with the green. Go green, go white. Go Eagles. EMU Eagles. CJ McCollum. Anyway, let's keep going.
That's a clipping.
Oh, Wade Saldana up the middle. He's fighting. 8 or 9 yards for Wade Saldana. Right there. Boom. First play. And the play right there was just a straight dive play. I'm not going to say the name of it, even though if I did say the name, people still couldn't stop it. Just a straight dive play, right off tackle. It was essentially the triple option, just pre-called, and 8 or 9 yards right off the back. That is called momentum. And a first down carry for Wade Saldana. Same exact play, back-to-back, first down. Saldana up the middle again. 8 or 9 yards. Let's go, Wade Saldana. Another 8 or 9 yard carry. Oh my God. Pause. He's rumbling and stumbling forward. Rumbling and stumbling for another 15, 12 yard gain, something like that. I don't know. Right? Absolute dog. Okay, film quality gets bad, but that's Brennan Hanley. That is the boy 41. I'm going to pause real quick. I'm so juiced up after watching my boy Brendan carry the football. Brendan Hanley, ladies. If you are a female watching this stream and you've ever heard of a Brendan Hanley and you left him on red or you're not responding, think again. Think again. He is a farmer, a hard worker. Brendan motherfucking Hanley. And I did swear on the stream, but that was worth it. Okay. That little cuss was worth it. Anyway, James Worthy. That's right. James Worthy. Is Brendan worthy? Brendan's worthy, ladies. Hit up Brendan Hanley. Don't worry about me. Your boy's chilling. Your boy's got the Apple Watch on. Chain isn't even tucked today. No chain today. We're chilling. But you should see Brendan's chain. You think I got a nice chain? Woo-hoo-hoo. Check out Brendan's chain. Anyway, another one real quick. Oh, look at that. Pascal Siakam, New Mexico State. Okay, let's get back to the video. That ref thought he was cool. He stopped the game to make a kid tuck in his shoulder pad. What a guy. Oh, Wade Saldana up the middle again. Austin Fritch up the middle. He's just short of the end zone. Here we go.
Carried by number 5, Austin.
And Wade Saldana, touchdown. Okay. Touchdown, Wade Saldana. First touchdown of the season goes to Wade Saldana. And you know what we get to see for that? We get a little bit of Jason Tatum. Oh, Duke, baby. Duke. Duke used to make me puke. Shout out. Shout out to a girl who said that in a song in like 5th grade. Duke makes me puke. That was pure fire. Lonzo Ball. Yeah, Lonzo Ball. Oscar Robertson. Let's go. Cincinnati. Hoosier. Oscar Robertson. The original Hoosier. Trae Young. Trae Young. Ooh. Bill Russell. Let's go. And that's where we're going to stop after this touchdown. Is Bill Russell. Absolute dog. How many championships? I don't know. Maybe you know. If you know, comment it on this video. How many championships for Bill Russell? A lot. Too many to count. 2-point conversion. And the pass is just a little bit long, so Jonathan Ridley couldn't hang on to it. And that makes it 6-0. 6-0 right there. One more. Zach LaVine. Oh, this is where we're going to stop today. We're going to stop right here. Cade motherfucking Cunningham. Okay? Cade Cunningham. I cussed again, and I'm sorry that I did. But Cade Cunningham. Absolute dog. Kawhi Leonard. Dog. Okay. I'm going to minimize the video to remember where I was at. Shout out to everybody. No one actually came in and shot in live. That's fine if you don't want to check the stream out live. But shout out to everyone. I really don't know how I'm going to wrap these streams up. Hey, Kyrie Irving. Let's go, Kyrie Irving. Anyway, actually, I know how we're going to wrap this stream up today. We're going to show a very, very valuable card to me. And there's a young lady out there. I hope she sees this one day because she'll never know how much she meant to me. And I don't mean it in a romantic way, but she helped me out a lot. When I was really down bad in a time of need, I was sick, man. And she did more to fix me than any doctor ever could. Shout out Nova. Certified therapy dog, Good Shepherd mix. So shout out. Peace out to everybody. Peace, love, and posterity, not prosperity. Good posture, posterity. Anyway, prosperity to all y'all. Love everyone who tuned in. If you didn't tune in, watch the YouTube link. It'll be live pretty quick.